actually the greatest threat from Islam, historically speaking, the one before this one, where there was a real possibility that there would be an end to Christian culture and civilization, to Western culture and civilization, was stopped literally at the gates of Vienna in what is now Austria by a Polish army. Each of the nations of Europe at the time sent their own detachment. In other words, they all took part together separately, if you want to call it that. They took part together separately. The reason why the Polish army stopped the Muslims at the gates of Vienna was, to be blunt about it, because Poland was next, and they knew it. Mm-hmm. So let's stop them in Vienna. And the failure to realise that, up until that, is how they got as far as Vienna, was in the southern Balkan states, the first European states to confront the Islamic invasion of the Muslim empire at the time. Is the countries to the north and the countries to the west said, that's nothing to do with us. It's all the way over there. It's while the fall of Constantinople. I remember, if you can understand this, it's something that really hit home with me once, was that a certain professor mentioned in a speech that he gave, is that Western culture and civilization would not begin the recovery until the ordinary person in Europe realized that the fall of Constantinople was a personal tragedy that happened to him personally. Now, there is a huge weight in that statement, because the average European doesn't even know where Constantinople is. Never mind to regard it as a personal tragedy that it fell. At the time that it fell, Western Europeans thought, it's a long way away. The Western Roman Empire thought, it's a long way away. It's nothing to do with us. It's not a problem. And that attitude continued literally right up until the gates of Vienna. And it was the Poles first. And oddly enough, it's the Poles, the Czechs and the Hungarians now, again, who are saying, no, it's happening in Greece. What's happening in Greece is not coming here. The Poles are saying it's not happening here. It's not coming here. And the Hungarians get it. The Czechs get it. The Slovaks will get it. Those who don't get it will get it. Is that Benjamin Franklin said at the Declaration of Independence for the United States is, well, now we had better hang together, or we shall surely hang separately. That is the situation that we have in Europe. But the European Union will not lead Europe's resistance. In fact, the European Union is part of the problem.